Hi, for the Reefers, I'm Eddie of Eddie's Reef Aquaria. Today's video is the last series of the 3 corals that I got from Worldwide Corals. And so the last coral, I left the last for the best, or the best for the last. It's the Spongodes coral. It's an SPS coral, Montipora. Like if you follow me, you'll see on the previous videos that I do a little research and I go ahead and I talk about the coral, about like the light conditions, the flow, where you should place it, and what do they actually need to eat or not. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, and here we are in front of the tank, focused at the Spongodes Montipora, of course being an SPS coral. Well, this is what I found out. As I mentioned, they are, as I said on previous videos, when it comes to SPS, you have 2 branching species. You either have Montipora or Acropora. Okay, this SPS coral obviously belongs to the Montipora family. Now, these corals are found in the Indo-Pacific region, including the Fiji Islands, Tonga, Solomon Islands, and even at the Great Barrier Reef. Now, when it comes to placing, these corals should be placed in the middle to upper regions of your tank, giving it some turbulent water flows, like let's say like a moderate to high type of a water flow, and it will grow rather quickly. Now, as with other SPS corals, if proper lighting is not provided, they tend to fade in color. Unlike some of the whirling Montiporas, this is an encrusting species that grows finger-like projections, which gives it a rather unique appearance. So if you notice down here, it does start the encrusting, of course, on the plug when it was glued to the plug at Worldwide Corals. Then once it did the encrusting, it starts to create like a branching type, like fingers, shall we call it. Now, standard reef tank water parameters are needed, just as high salinity, alkalinity, magnesium, and calcium levels for best growth. Now, when I'm talking about that in reference to the water parameters, it's similar to the previous ones that I discussed on this little mini series. The temperature should be between 72 and 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The DKH, I'd say between 8 and 12. pH, I would say between 8.1 to 8.4. And the SG should be between 1.023 to 1.025 parts per million. Now, like other Montipora, these corals rely on zooxanthellae, but to a lesser degree may feed on phytoplankton and microfauna. Now, as I mentioned before in the previous videos, what I use really is Reef Roids by Polylab. The care level of this coral, I would say it's moderate. And when it comes to the supplements, well, you should be in check or a little high with the calcium, magnesium, strontium, and trace elements. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the end of the mini-series, the 3 corals that I have purchased from Worldwide Corals. Now, the following videos will be, the regular videos that I shoot. Like I'm planning a walk around with a camera on this tank, on the Fusion 40, where the corals are, why they're there, why I've changed some corals. Like, for instance, there's corals that I have shot videos and you have seen them at a certain place. Well, now they're no longer there. I've had to change them to another position because either of flow or of lighting. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And like I say at the end of all of my videos, happy reefing. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.